Hey, for a long time, followers of the blog, which I haven't been doing it for a long time. But for those of you, this will be a little bit different video. And if you just joined us after watching the baseball card video, this is probably a little more similar to what I normally do, which is talk more about antiques and antique shows and my experiences with antique shows. But for today's video, I wanted to show some of my inventory that I currently have that I'm pretty excited about, that I like. Some of it's a sneak peek. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you might have seen some of it already, but I thought a closer look would be cool. Nude Statue. I've actually had her for a while. I think she's really cool though. I don't know. Made possibly for a lamp. Has a hole there and a hole there. Not very. Neither of them are very deep, so it might have just been how it mounted somewhere. But held something up here, obviously. But I don't know, 1930s or so. I thought pretty cool. Bought this in Maine when I went to Maine over the summer. A ice fishing lure. Pretty nice paint and surface. Really cool with the thumbtack eyes that are a little bit worn, but pretty neat thing. If you know me long enough, you know I like funky stuff. I like weird stuff. I like signs. I like folk art. I like sort of objects that kind of look like art but aren't art, but I also love early glass. And this is a pretty cool bottle. It's got a seal on it, 1809, Sir William Strickland. It was a English bottle, but 1809 obviously. Pretty cool black glass bottle. They tend to like them a lot more if they're 1700s, but you know, 1799 is going to be worth a lot more than 1801, even though they're 2 years apart. But this is 1809. Tons of little bubbles. I had it priced at I think $650, but the last couple through catalog bottle auctions have been more like $750 to $850. So I'm under the money for that, but doesn't mean it's going to sell. Don't even know where I got this. I had this squirreled away for a while. I took it to a Decoy show in Easton a couple months ago, the Waterfowl Festival, and a guy swore to me that it was New Orleans. It's very light, cypress wood. Does have the weight, all original paint. I had a little bit of money on it because I thought it was a cool bird no matter what, but he was insistent that it would do more money on eBay. So another nice bottle, big, super heavy, probably double the weight it should be. Has an old collection label, museum or collection label on the bottom. Probably just a personal collection label, but neat thing. Again, I do like signs. Potato sign, not super early or anything, but look at the thick letters. Double-sided. The one side has a lot more wear to it because that was probably the side that was facing out, but I just love those funky hand-carved letters. So thick. Another sign. Nothing crazy. Do not park on shoulder. Kind of a neat surface to it. You know, it's rusted around it. They actually took a real estate sign and repurposed it to stop people from parking on the corner, I guess. Must have been a real problem wherever they were at, people parking on the corner. Bought this at Brimfield last. A neat game wheel. I've never seen it before, but apparently it is a production piece, I guess, of some sort. It has all the playing cards on it, and it says Confederacy, Matrimony, Pope, and Intrigue. I have no idea what any of that means in terms of how the game was played, but kind of a neat thing. Bought this at Brimfield too. Carnival ride sign, 3 tickets for ride. It was attributed to Whalen Park, which is a theme park, amusement park in Massachusetts. One of my more recent buys, a Barrel Bitters, Greeley's. Kind of see it there. It's great color, probably like a smoky quartz color. Much better than average amber color for these. Probably tough to sell online because color is so subjective, but I might try to sell it online with a ton of photographs. Could possibly send it to one of the bottle auctions or just hold it until the Baltimore Bottle Show in March. Try to sell it there. A more traditional antique. walking stick, curved, nice carved snake head though. I like that. I bought that bought that from a dealer in Vermont a little over a year ago. So hasn't sold yet, but still I think a pretty cool thing. Oddfellows axe. Not terribly rare, the Oddfellows stuff, but always kind of funky and weird. I like it. Same vein, a sword and a shield. I don't know if these were actually Oddfellows or a different lodge of some sort, but carved wood, early 1900s. Not super early and traditional, but fits the vein of the weird and funky stuff that I tend to like. Got this from a dealer in Vermont. Same dealer I bought the cane from, only I bought this more recently. Fiberglass trade sign for a hardware store, I guess. But I don't know, pretty neat. This I got at an auction local to me, also carnivore related. You know, Barker's cane. Guy's trying to convince you to come over and play his game or whatever. I don't know. Pretty neat. Classic color scheme here in America, obviously, with the red and white. I'm a sucker for amusement park stuff. It says hold your hats. My friend owned this. Bought this out of a trunk at an antique show that I was also set up at. I ended up buying a few things out of that same trunk after he went through it, but it didn't work out for him right away, and so like a year later I bought it from him. Hopefully it works better for me, but I think it's really cool. I don't know. It's attributed to a amusement park in Maryland for a roller coaster ride. It's an old tack board, hide board that so it has all these little holes in it, but I don't know. Pretty cool. The surface is good on it, and it's attractive, and people decorating with stuff, I think they'll like that. And finally, my most recent buy last week at an auction, little child's banjo, but as you can see, a couple folk art drawings on it, cartoons, probably from the 20s or 30s. The woman looks pretty flapperish. I don't know. I'm going to take it down to Nashville. I think it should work at Nashville. Someone's going to want to decorate with some music instruments for sure at Nashville. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that video. Quick sneak peek at some of the stuff I've owned, I'm selling. And obviously if you see anything you like, drop a comment, shoot me an email. But please, if you enjoyed the video, hit like and subscribe. Thanks.